你好，我叫美丽. Hey everyone, my name's Melissa and welcome back to my channel Traveling Wallet, where this year I'm taking on the challenge of 365 days of learning Chinese. So right now I am on week 17 update. I'm on track with making sure I'm practicing new sections on Duolingo. I'm using Duolingo. I'm also using a book from college, which I have right here. I'm gonna switch things up a bit, and I'm actually gonna be talking in Spanish for a teensy bit, just to show that que yo sí sé hablar español y que yo crecí aprendiendo español en mi casa con mi familia. Aprendí inglés y español a la misma vez, y aunque nunca he puesto en mi resume que soy fluent en español, sí puedo hablar de muchas cosas que pasan en la casa, cosas que si vamos a salir, leer algo, hablar de películas, hablar de comida, todas esas cosas yo sé cómo hablar en español. Pero la razón que no escribo en mi in my resume that I'm fluent in Spanish is because I'm a mechanical engineer by degree, and so I was working in an area where everything's very technical. I didn't grow up talking about technical terminology. I know how to say martillo y clavo, you know, some tools that you use, but for the most part, it wasn't really something that I could talk about if I was in the work environment. But really, I do consider myself fluent in Spanish when it comes to talking about everyday things. So the reason I wanted to do that today, when I'm talking in Spanish, I am not translating. I'm not thinking in English and then translating it to Spanish. I'm just thinking of it in Spanish, and that's what I want to get to, obviously, with Chinese. So I wanted to put a pin in that and see, okay, can I do the same thing in Chinese now at this point and week 17 of this new year? How easy is it for me to think of conversations? Though I will say, if someone were to ask me, hey, say something in Spanish, usually I'm like what? What do you want me to say? When you get put on the spot, most people have a hard time thinking of something to say. But if I'm just talking about cosas que estamos haciendo todo el día, el almuerzo, la cena, vamos a salir hoy día, vamos a salir a comer, vamos a visitar nuestra familia, you know, mis colores favoritos, todas estas palabras, all these words that they teach you, I know how to do that. So, 我不要男朋友，我要丈夫，他很高。Ugh. So I'm trying to avoid like food words because I feel like a lot of my videos lately have been about food. And maybe they are just teaching a lot of food words, but let's see. All right, so according to Duolingo, I've learned greetings, names, numbers, food, occupation, nations, how to contact someone. So, 我的电话，你的电话号码是多少? I don't think you're going to tell me your phone number, but, you know, how to contact people. We've talked about locations, and then there's phrases like 好久不见你怎么样? Which if you've seen one of my previous videos, I say like, I really like how 好久不见 sounds. It's a fun little phrase. Entertainment, location, restaurant, market. So there's really a lot of food sections. So really, maybe that's why I just talk more about food, is because there's drinks, there's food, there's market, buying things in the market, like 我喜欢苹果. Some other words, but that was from market. Hobbies, dining, more food. Dining's about food again. Health, transportation, languages. So for nations, 我是美国人. So I was trying to practice more weekly things and past tense, future tense, because my family is going to be taking a mini retirement soon. We're going to go on a 6-week road trip, and I'm trying to figure out how I can talk about this activity in Chinese. 下个星期, 星期, so that's next weekend. So what I'm trying to learn, I need to say 下个旅游我 Let's try again. 下个星期 Nope, not week. 下个旅游我们去旅游 I think that's a correct sentence. And that's part of it too, is making sure I'm actually saying the sentences correctly. I'm saying things when I'm thinking just from the top of my head, but I'm not 100% sure if my sentence structure is correct. And so I never said that I wanted to teach on this channel, so I'm definitely not trying to teach people how to speak Chinese because I don't know how to speak Chinese. But I don't want to say a sentence in the wrong order and then someone take it and, like run with it. I do know 好久不见 is correct because that's an actual phrase that they've taught. So I didn't construct the phrase there. That would be more useful, is just to do more sentence reading to kind of really solidify the sentence structures. 北京在中国北京在中国 Michigan 在美国 London 在英国 London 在英国 So all those have the same sentence structure. 你的家在香港 Guess if you want to let me know where you're located, 你的家在哪儿 Let me know in the comments below. 我家在美国 I live in the United States. All right, so then we've got these phrases like 对不起 You're late 没关系没关系谢谢谢谢不客气你要哥哥吗 Okay, so I have the sentence structure there. So now to make something new, 你要丈夫吗 Or 你要妻子吗 Minus the pausings with the weirdness. 你要妻子吗 Yo, not 要 Yo. That's another difficult thing, is so many things that are like so close to sounding. 你有哥哥吗你有妻子吗 And this week I went from 16 crowns all the way up to 22 crowns. So I almost met my goal for this month. I was supposed to catch up to 23. Usually I'm just doing 21 crowns a month, but because last month I fell behind. So I'm now just one crown behind. And then this month you saw I did every day. I also reviewed 401 words and 632 phrases. So it's been pretty good. All right, 谢谢你. Next week, I'm going to focus on locations. 再见. New videos every 星期一 Monday.